News coming in right now. Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi-Idgah dispute case. The order issued for the survey of the disputed site right now. The court has ordered on the appeal of the Hindu site. The report will have to be submitted to the court by January 20. Civil Judge Senior Division has ordered this. The court issued a notice to all the parties in the case, and there is a demand to free in this matter 13.37 acres of land. So the court has now issued an order allowing for a survey of the disputed site. My colleague Nalini Sharma is joining me live this afternoon. Nalini, give us more details. What does the court order say?
Well, Paulami, what has been done by the district court in Mathura right now is that they've said two things. One, they've asked for this disputed 3.37 acres of land, like you correctly said, to be surveyed and for a report to be submitted before the court. And along with that, they've also issued notices to the Muslim parties to come forth with their responses before the court by January 2023. This is essentially the first step to decide the cases regarding the ongoing dispute between the Temple Management Authority at the Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi temple along with the trust that manages the Idgah Mosque. Now, of course, the dispute is regarding the ownership of these 13.37 acres of land, who exactly has the ownership. But along with that, what the Hindu side has also claimed is that this mosque has been built illegally on the land that originally is Lord Krishna's birthplace. And they are also challenging a 1968 agreement between the Temple Management Authority and the trust that manages the mosque, which had allowed for a certain area of the premises to be handed over to the mosque trust so that the mosque could be built there. So they've challenged this agreement itself, this 1968 agreement, saying that this was done in an illegal manner because the owner of the land, which is the Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi Trust, they were not made a party to this agreement, and it was done only by the Temple Management Authority. So these are the two main bones of contention before the Mathura court. Within 4 months, they have to decide this matter in accordance with the earlier orders of the Allahabad High Court. So this is the first step. The survey of the premises and the survey of the site is going to be done. A report is going to be filed in January, and that's when the case is going to be taken up next.
The survey, Nalini, will be conducted by who? So you're saying so the survey report has to be submitted by January 20th and the matter needs to be disposed of by the local court by within a 4 months timeline?
Yes, that's precisely what the Allahabad High Court had ordered. In fact, back in May, they had said that these cases need to be disposed of as early as possible. And there was a corresponding order later that said that within 4 months after the matter being taken up, the matter needs to be disposed of by the lower court, which is precisely why we are seeing these matters come up almost on a regular basis for hearing. But the significant development that has happened today is that the court has finally ordered for the survey of the site to be done and for the report to be submitted. This is similarly on lines with what had happened in the Gyanvapi mosque dispute, if you remember, Paulami, yes. Because the entire issue had also started once the survey of the premises was ordered, and after the survey had the report had come out into the media, after that the survey itself and the findings of the survey itself had become a challenge before the court. So it remains to be seen exactly what procedure and what tangent this entire case in Mathura takes, because remember, 1991 Places of Worship Act is still in dispute before the Supreme Court, the provisions regarding it, and this is a site that falls under the 1991 Act. So anything that happens in the Supreme Court will have a direct bearing on what happens in this case as well.
Okay. Nalini, thank you so much for joining us and putting things into perspective for us. Let's listen in to the petitioner in this case, Shailesh Dubey.
सभी कसम रखे माननीय न्यायालय ने सारे विस्तार से सुनने के बाद उसमें नोटिस जारी किए गए। वह हमने एक प्रार्थना पत्र दिया गया, उसमें अमीन महोदय से मौके की रिपोर्ट ली जाए सर्वे की, जिससे कि किसी प्रकार का कोई अन्य निर्माण दौरानवाद होता है उसकी जानकारी माननीय न्यायालय के समक्ष प्रस्तुत होती है। अमीन महोदय की रिपोर्ट प्रार्थना पत्र को माननीय न्यायालय में स्वीकार किया गया।